going to be a pretty good weekend to go to either one of those fairs. There's also great concerts happening at the nighttime. And Mike Everett's here with all the details for the forecast.
And I'll help you time it out too. As I mentioned earlier, it's not going to be perfect, but by the time we get to Monday, it will be. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. And I still believe that elephant ears are real. We'll talk more about that later. If you are planning on heading out to do the Puyallup, well, conditions tomorrow are actually going to be quite nice. 69 and sunny as we start things off at 9:30, 77 and mostly cloudy by 3 p.m. And then we'll dial it back into the mid-60s by the time we wrap things up at about 10 p.m. A little breezier tomorrow than it was today, but still, it's going to be great out there. Another thing that's great, well, at least as far as our perspective goes, is that onshore flow is taking a lot of that wildfire smoke and pushing it off towards the east. Now, our friends towards the east are not particularly crazy about that, but look, by the time we get to about dinner time on Sunday, even eastern Washington will start to clear, despite the fact that we still have active wildfires, especially along and east of the Cascades. Still, the place that's just making my eyes pop is central Idaho and into portions of Montana, where air quality is just downright dangerous right now. That's going to be something that will carry off into portions of Canada, British Columbia, and out towards Alberta. We're going to be seeing plenty of wildfire smoke there, so if your travel plans take you in that direction, just be aware. Sensitive breathers are really the only people who really need to be alert about this. Speaking of, air quality alert is in place until 8 a.m. on Sunday, so just a few more hours to go, and especially now that we've had all the red flag warnings lifted and we've got that onshore flow, that's going to help a lot. The one place where it's not helping is along the coast. We've got a small craft advisory, winds up to about 25 knots, seas up to about 10 feet. So if you're planning on taking the sailboat out tomorrow out of Westport, don't, unless you have a really big one. Wind gusts, well, they're gusty along the coast coming up from the south there, obviously, and then off towards the east here, we've been seeing some gusts that have been getting up to close to 40 miles an hour. But again, that's some good news. It's taking that wildfire smoke and pushing it away from us. As we take a look at the future here, we do have some new cloud cover that'll be moving in. We saw that marine layer cloud cover along the coast. That proliferates. So by the time we get to about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's going to be kind of a gray day. We're going to see more showers pushing in along the coast. Fast forward to about 1 p.m., you see some of those starting to move into the Olympics. And then by the dinner hour, we start to see some clearing over top of portions of Puget Sound and out towards the coast, but we will see some showers and some gray skies along the I-5 corridor up towards Blaine and portions of the Cascades, but luckily that's going to be pretty late, so I'm not expecting instability or any lightning there. Fast forward to about Monday morning at 5 a.m. if you're up. Why? And second of all, you're going to see some clearing taking place by the time the rest of us get out of bed. Monday is actually going to be the better of the 3 days this holiday weekend. Clear skies and temperatures that'll warm nicely. Cool overnight tonight, and then as we take a look through the rest of the weekend, we stay in the mid-70s, and the first week of September looks downright comfortable and more chances to see some sky water.